And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Oh, so exciting. Alright, I think now we're going to want a little bit of those blocks and those blocks. This is going to be remove only. This is going to be remove only. This is add only, except I don't really have a block that I can set that for. So I'm gonna put that there. These blocks are gonna go in here. These are gonna come in from this side. And then we need a battery. And then a laser. We don't need a lens on this. This is only 15 power per second. Okay, so there is the two Heimel blocks that I can use to set this up. So there's the Heimel block. Set that. Just dump them in, sets it all anyway, and off we go. And I've got enough chrome and enough freeze-on to kickstart that other research. So the first one should be about done. Who knows if it is, but it should be about done. So let's go up to home. You know, I also could bring the research station down here, but all my pods and stuff are up above, so might as well have all this goody stuff up here. So in here, okay, basic cryoplasm defenses is done. Look at all the other defenses that this unlocked. I'll look at those in a second. I want to get let's get chrome going here. So this is empty, so there's 200, there's 400, and there's 112. So open this up, there's 512 chromium. So I'm going to kickstart this efficient vein extraction here. And that way we'll be able to add more trenchers and process this stuff a little bit faster. I've even thought about adding more blast furnaces around those, what am I thinking? Around those cargo lifts in order to, you know, encourage more processing. So this is going strong. I've got the 512 freeze on. I'm gonna put that over here. Freeze on. So this is gonna take a little bit of time to go through, but that first defense system, that first defense setting is done. So let's go see what that unlocked. The Lancer. Right now we are working on that. So let's look at this. The long range cryoplasm defense. That is, I believe, that is the Dazzler? No. The Melter, yeah, the Melter and the Dazzler. Okay. The static, I think those are the mines. The mobile, those are the bombers. And improved, not sure what this one does. Oh, the injector. Okay. So yeah, these are all really, really useful. So we need a bunch of sulfur though in order to get this to work. We've got the imbued machine blocks, that's not a problem, but it's this chlorine. We're getting chlorine, but the sulfur, the long range ones, we're gonna need. But first, I want to try to focus a little bit more on the nuclear power mod, because there's a lot of work to do with that. And we're going to need a ton of, you know, the T4 ores in order to progress into that tech tree. How are we doing on... Ooh, look at that. Perfect faceted eye. 1,900 of those already. That is nuts. 1,900 of the blue eyes. I remember the very first ones we got were from a Pandora's box, which is awesome. All right. what do I have for... I have 490 laser transmitters. Let's go look at how many more awesome lenses we got available. Ooh, 91. I will take those. Thank you. And how are we doing on... We get 65 more. 66 more of those. 555. 556. Everything is hooked up. I'm not using solar anymore on my cargo lifts up here. They're all lasered together. So that's a bonus. Anything else I need up here while I'm here? Oh, I've got... For some reason, I've got some bug parts on me. I don't think I need the BFL anytime soon. So I'm going to drop the BFL off. Those things. Pipes I don't need for now. So I'm going to drop those off. Do I want the teleporter? Let's see, I've got toxic, cold, uranium. Ooh, I don't have one. Yeah, I still need teleporters. I actually don't think I have a teleporter where I'm mining the T4 ores, and I'm gonna need one down there. So I'm glad I remembered that. That would have been a bummer. Getting all the way down there and realizing, oh crap, I don't have what I need. Dropped off all the paste that I got from... I'm gonna go down to uranium and show you what I did down here. Alright, so here's the uranium deposit, which is massive. I've got the rack rails ready to go. I don't have these filters yet because I haven't mined any uranium yet. But you can see we've got power down here. I actually buzzed through, brought the power all the way down here. Okay, what's the lag spikes here? That's unfortunate. And then I burrowed using that BFL all the way through. And lined it all up, got it all ready to go. So we are more than ready to start the process of the nuclear reactor mod. So I'm really happy with our progress. A lot further in at this point in time than we were, especially with the cold cavern and the cryo. A lot of preparation. I've done a lot of preparation. So I'm gonna need, let's see, toxic. I'm gonna need to go just below toxic. So we're gonna go prep. Where am I? There we go. I'm gonna try to grab what we have available. So 936 already. 936 compressed chlorine, which is great. I'm gonna grab them. I'm not gonna keep, you know, a bunch of chlorine in my inventory. I don't need it, but I need it for research. So I'll use what I need for research and then put the rest back. Because we're gonna this toxic cave. This is gonna be very industrialized when we get done with it. I'm just heading down to our T4 mining area. This is largely undone here. So if I'm gonna beam power, if I'm gonna put a teleporter in here, I'm gonna put one in right in here. And it looks like we're gonna need a nano right there. There we go. Okay, so the battery will go right here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and now we need power to beam down. And Really fill it up with some power. Really beam that power in. Because in the toxic caves, I'm going to eventually have my nuclear reactors set up in the toxic caves. And we're going to power our entire base. At least all this stuff down here in that biome. So that is just the plan. So there's another one. There's a sign. And this is going to be T4 mine. Oh, I hit cancel on that, didn't I? Why does this make me T4 mine? I should talk to DJ about that and see if there's a way to edit that sign a little bit more comfortably. So now we've got so many options. I'm loving this mod. The only complaint I have about the mod is the fact that you get that purple screen. But that is easily ignored. So all of these trenchers, so we're going to have another trencher over here, linked right up to here. You can see already how much ore this thing has burned through. Because of its very, very, very low efficiency. I'm sure molybdenum is probably even worse. Just because we have all those mine carts and all that ore being sucked up. So you can see the big spot. This is just so much. I remember when I first set this up, I had 25 million ore in here. Let's see how much is in there now. 23 and 2/3. So I pulled the equivalent of about 1.5 million ore out of that, and I guarantee I haven't pulled 1 million ore. So we are very low efficiency with this setup. Actually, I do need one down here eventually. And these vacuum hoppers are essentially there to catch any potential derailments. Because it's likely they're not going to derail on a straight segment like this. They're going to derail if they hit this corner and they don't see it because of some world load or something, and they just blow right by. It looks like every single one of our carts are over here. Ooh, look at that. There we go. Now we're going to start sending carts the other way. Good timing on that. Another 2,000 ore, which at even 5% efficient is so much ore taken out of that thing. That's why I want that efficient vein extraction. Okay, so we have this here, and this has got to power everything. So I don't like this big vein in the way. So what we're gonna do is customize one of these. Okay, and that gets that extent, and we are covered on this side. We don't need it as high though, so I'm gonna drop the height a little bit. Make sure we're not hitting any ore that we want to mine, and then drop none, clear ore, and we need a power, so just do that, and there you go. And this should clear just that vein out. It's kind of a surgical clearing. Probably need to do the same to this gold, so I'm not happy about that either. So try to get sort of the middle of the area. Oh, wrong block. Shrink our size a little bit. I could probably go another 1, 2. Just like that. Get that right lined up to the edge there. Don't mind if that sticks out. I just want to take as much of this gold out as we can, And remember, do not set clear all. Do not use that function. That will clear all the machines, everything around. It will cause destruction. So clear ore is what you want to use. All right. And this is done. Take that away. And this was a little low on charge, but that's okay. So we are set. And we want that one there, and that one there. And this will only clear this ore and any garbage it finds. It'll leave any crafted items. Clear all, doesn't care what it clears. It's very useful if you have a mine shaft and you want to clear the rack rails. You can put one of these right in the middle. You know, lower the radius to 1, set it to clear all, and it'll clear your rack rails for you. And then you can set to drop all, and it'll even drop the rack rails. But once it goes off the screen, you got to be careful because it might not drop what you want. Oh yeah, we're clearing more than we need to there. All right. So now we got a nice little path through here, and we're not interrupted at all. We're gonna want one of these. No, we're gonna want one for both of those trenchers up there. Okay, so how do we want to handle this? Oh, come on, stop floating. Let's see. It looks like we are right in line with this. I'm gonna build that out. Oh, stop the... Okay, we are actually right here. That cargo lift, or that personnel lift is annoying. Okay, so now we can get rid of this. Actually, no, we can't. That's currently charging or powering our moly vein. We can get rid of that though. So now we are charging off of that battery. And where did that battery come from? We need a battery here. Power this. I'm gonna take that battery away. I don't know what that was doing way up there. And because we need to go this way with it. Because there's another... Should I go underneath? 1, 2, 3... How tall is that? I'm gonna build that out. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3. I think that's gonna be tall enough. Let's do a check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're right on the edge, but we are good. So we need a laser going this way. And this one can go there. Because these only use 500 power per second, so I don't have to worry too much. So right here is the edge. 2, 3, 4, 5. Battery. There we go. So now we just need to put a trencher in there whenever we have the ability to do so. And the last bit, we've already got all this power going out, but I don't want to use the power for, this. I want to use the, main power. So we're going to set up. Let's see. I want this. We're going to put a battery on top. Take this away. Put that there. Beam that back. Down. That's 1600 power per second that we're able to move. And let's upgrade. This whole line needs much more power because we're going to have 3 trenchers back here. And that is 1500 power per second, which is right in line with the 1600 we're able to push. I might even change how this works because this is a little ridiculous. We are right in line, I think. Yeah, we're right in line with this. So if I put a battery here and take this away, I would be able to cut out the middleman here. There we go. Take these away. And now, when I add more trenchers, I can just beam the power over if I need it, because we are all at the same level. So I can just beam power using the top here, beam it over to the next one, and then the next one. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're gonna have 4 down here. I'm gonna need to add a little bit more power down here, which is fine. I can do that. Not a big issue. All right, we have power down here. We have a teleporter down here. It's almost like we know what we're doing. Let's go check on that research quickly before the episode is out, just to make sure I'm not wasting any time, and I want to put that freeze on in as soon as possible. Okay, let's go over here. You can see how much faster the world loads in. It's so nice. Oh yeah, these are about half done. So need a little bit more time. By the time the next episode comes around, we'll have that done and be able to upgrade those trenchers. So that'll have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.